The second boat we looked at on our RV trip down to Florida was a Manta 42 named Kisa. Now, we looked at a Manta 42 last summer up in Maine, so we were familiar with the make and model, and we invited our good friends John and Susie to accompany us at the showing. They're former liveaboards and sailors themselves, so it was nice having those extra sets of eyes to help look at different things. I consider the Manta 42s to be a little more practical, less flashy, but have a slightly better build quality than the Island Spirit we just looked at. They're a little bit lighter and faster, and like all Mantas, they have that hank-on jib in front with the camber spar instead of a roller furling. All lines are led back to the cockpit and are run by an electric winch, except for the spinnaker sheets, which are controlled by a winch at the back of the cockpit. It has a hard top and a full enclosure and a watertight hatch going into the salon. We did miss the openness of having a larger sliding door and a window going from the cockpit to the salon, like in the Island Spirit and the lagoons we've looked at. However, we really did like the layout of the salon and especially the refrigerator freezer, which are top-loading and right across from the galley and really large. All Mantas are 3-cabin owner versions, and they have a nice layout of the beds which face fore and aft. They're easy to climb into, and the engine access is under the queen-size beds. Kisa has the newer D130 Volvo Pentas. Now, like most boats we look at, however, there are some things that differ from the listing, and you'll find them during the showing. And one of these was the water maker being a diesel-run water maker that was not in service at the time. I don't like the idea of a diesel-powered water maker. However, it claims it'll make up to 60 gallons an hour, which is appealing. Overall, Kisa was a nice boat. Unfortunately, a survey was available, but it actually raised more questions than answers, and their pricing in the current market was slightly ambitious. However, it did confirm in us that we really do like the Manta 42s, and that didn't stop us from traveling down to Miami to look at another super interesting Fontaine Peugeot, and winning some money at a casino just outside Miami where we spent the night in the RV. Now, if you dig watching us search for boats and having other adventures, please give us a follow. We appreciate it, and until next time.